Alright, so coming back, here's the screen where I left off from the last blog post. Um, as you can see that the FEZ Raptor is connected to my USB power module, and you can, if you miss out this blog post, you can check out the previous blog post on how I get here. And in this blog post, I'm going to try to hook up um, an LED set, which is named LED strips from GHI Electronics, and at the same time I'm going to connect the push buttons. Um, so what I'm trying to do is just I believe this is the LED strips. I'm not quite sure. Well, I think this is it. Just why it's showing at the back of the LED strips. Well, anyway, and I'll need push buttons. So where do I push buttons? Not on the key. The button. Alright, so I have a button here. Yes, this is the button. Alright, and like as usual, I'm going to connect the X connector to all the X connector board. Well, I'm just going to try this. No, okay. Let's try to tidy up the screen. My model is always here. Can I rotate this? No. Well, here's what they suggest me to connect my modules, which, well, I prefer to connect to other modules because later we might need this row of connector for my LCD. Can I disconnect? Then Y, let's connect to my Y. Okay, wow, that's a nice handy thing that when you try to connect the module, those that you are allowed to be connected is highlighted in green. That's handy. Alright, so here's how I'm going to wire my module. I will take pictures of my hardware and we'll show it after this, how it's being done. Alright, after wiring the hardware, let's save the project and take a look at the code is being generated for us. And if you remember, this is where we run our very first .NF project on our FEZ Raptor. I have cleaned up some of the comments and take a look at this program generator.cs. This is basically a computer generated code for us. And we drag devices on this Gadgeteer diagram, and at the back the item is being generated at the initialize module functions. And let's try to delete a button, right, and hit the save buttons, and you will see that the button is being removed from the initialize module functions. And well, let's put it back. Right, so this is basically how the program is being laid out. We should not update any codes in this partial class, because it's whatever code we wrote here will be overwrite automatically when we do make changes to the screen. So let's focus on this area, on the partial class program. So what I will do, well, so this is how the overall program structure looks like.